Hello everyone, my name is Hannah Brower, and as you can see, I'm in the United States Army. I'm currently on rotation in South Korea and sitting in a screening tent for COVID-19 outside of our gate on post here. I'm a combat medic, and I've been doing this for a little over 4 years now. One thing about my food environment is that we primarily eat at the DFAC, and at the DFAC there's a color code system for food, so there's green, yellow, and red labels. So the green label is foods that you should eat often, the yellow is food you should eat occasionally, and the red is foods that you should rarely eat. The system helps guide our decisions in the DFAC and helps us make healthier choices. That being said, the food at the DFAC is not always the greatest, so it can be very tempting to get our food from elsewhere, and at that point it's not nearly as healthy as it would be at the DFAC. One question I do have about this course is if the textbook is available on like a PDF or an online version. I ordered my textbook probably about 2 weeks ago, but being in South Korea, the shipping does not always go as planned, and I currently don't have an estimated delivery on that shipment, so I have no idea when it's going to come in. Good behaviors of online students I really think is discipline and time management. Being in an online environment, it can be very easy to fall behind in class and procrastinate. One thing for me is sticking to a schedule and being very diligent with following that schedule. That's helped me a lot, especially with how busy my workload can get. How can the facilitator and GTA facilitate this online learning environment? For me personally, it would be prompt responses and understanding. With the time change, I think I'm about 14 hours ahead of Central Time in the States. Communication can be very difficult. And then for the understanding part that I mentioned, I know for me personally, I'll be redeploying back to Fort Riley during this semester. And at this point, we don't necessarily have answers on quarantine and the environment we'll be in when we get back until we're allowed to go to our homes. So I do not know what my internet situation will be like or any of that. I don't have dates for any of this yet either. So there's just right now a lot of unknown, and at that point, I'm gonna need probably understanding at least during my travel time. I know it took us about 60 hours to get here when we came here in February, which was a bit ridiculous, but that happens. Anyways, that's a little bit about me. Best of luck, everyone.